Well, hello there, Kinport, and happy March. I don't know if you can believe it. I have trouble believing it, but as a matter of fact, we are in March now of 2023. I cannot believe that January and February are already over. And I just got to say that we are so thankful for you. What an amazing service we had this past Sunday. Oh my goodness, to see so many people at the altar. Let me just encourage you right here and now. Don't ever give that up. Continue to just seek God. Continue to just pour into Him. Make this altar moment. Every week, come to the altar. However the Lord leads you to worship and praise Him, I just encourage you to continue that. We have so many incredible things happening this March. I know that January we had a powerful time of prayer and fasting. February we didn't have as much going on. But March now, we kind of kick into high gear. We have so many things that are happening, and we are just thrilled at what God is doing here through our church. So the first thing I want to let you know about is this Saturday, March 4th, we have our Royal Ranger Pinewood Derby. And here's what we're doing through all these events, church. We want to make sure that everything we do is, in a way, inviting our community to participate and making sure that there is a theme of evangelism or discipleship that is happening with everything that we do. So this Saturday, our Royal Rangers, every spring, they hold a Pinewood Derby, and we're going to do something a little bit different this year. We're actually going to open it up to the community to come and watch, invite family and friends to come and watch their loved ones race each other in the Derby. We're going to have a concession stand available, and we're going to do a little bit of fundraising for our Royal Rangers. It will also give us the opportunity to share vision about why Royal Rangers and also why Girls Ministries is so important. And we want to use this as an evangelistic method in a way to try to help parents, grandparents, to understand the importance of raising our young boys and our girls into becoming godly men and women. And so this Saturday is the Pinewood Derby, and I hope to see you there to enjoy a time of competition and racing together. All right, the very next day, Sunday, the very first Sunday in March, March 5th, is a new sermon series. So over the last couple of months, we've been in a series called Trailblazers, and I really hope that it has impacted you. There's something about just knowing how our perspectives should be shifted and the paradigms that we should have, the priorities in our minds, the mindset of what it is to have joy in struggles, to serve and work with our faith, to not hold preference, but to love all and accept all. And I just hope that it's been a blessing to you. But this Sunday, actually, we're going to get into a series that will lead us into Easter weekend. We're calling it Roots. We're calling it Roots. Every plant, every tree, there is a root system, and how deep and the depth of those roots, that is what shows exactly how strong and immovable that tree or plant is. And so we want to do the same thing as we look to some very intimate moments between Jesus and His disciples, and how He taught them and encouraged them, some of the parables that He shared, how He explained them, why it was so important. So this Sunday, Roots, new series, and I pray that you will come and enjoy. It is a series for all. All right, and so make sure that you join us this Sunday. Now, let's fast forward a little bit to the 18th, which is a Saturday. Saturday the 18th, we are going to have a couple of really wonderful events on this Saturday. First, men's breakfast. So, since October, we've been holding these monthly Bible studies with our Kingdom Men's Ministry. And this coming March, we're going to open it up to the community, and we're going to invite other churches and community men to participate and join us. This is actually something that is hosted and sponsored by our Purchase Line Ministries Association, but usually we would meet as a men's Bible study here at Kinport. We're going to open that up to every other church and also to the community as well to come and participate and enjoy a wonderful time of breakfast, food, and it's going to be wonderful. Men, make sure you join us for that. And then that Saturday night, we're going to have our next pop-up outreach. Like I said, discipleship and evangelism are so vital to the health of the church. And so since January, we have been holding once a month these pop-up outreaches. We've been in Northern Cambria, we've been in Carrolltown, and now we're going to Clymer in March on the 18th, so from 5 to 7. Make sure you join us. We will have location information for you available very soon. and there will be flyers to hand out. Can I just ask you a personal favor, church? We are all called to be evangelists. And so a very simple way you can do that, spread the news. Share the event on Facebook once it's up. Grab a flyer, hand it out, pass it around to some of your community people. If you know anybody in that area, just let them know the event is happening. All right, so our next pop-up outreach is on the 18th. Then, the very next day, Sunday, March 19th, we're doing things a little differently, and stay with me because I'm going to explain it. Our annual business meeting. Now, in past years, I know that the annual business meeting has been held on Wednesday nights. But there's a couple of things that we were trying to think about as the deacons and myself were talking about this. So first of all, Wednesdays, in order to hold the annual business meeting, that means we got to cancel our Rangers and our girls ministries so that our members can participate. And so we don't want to have to cancel our Wednesday night ministries. We want to still be able to empower them and equip them, and also the life groups that meet here. All right, because we have also our young adults, and we have our minister, Patty, who leads a life group in the ministry center. The next thing is Sunday, we're already here. We already show up on Sunday for a service. So let me share with you exactly how the annual business meeting is going to work. We're going to have a Sunday worship service like we usually do. We're going to shorten it just a little bit, not too much, but we're going to shorten it. And once the service ends, we're going to provide you with a lunch. Church, I don't know about you. I love to eat, and I love to eat with you. I love for us to gather together and fellowship together. And so we will have a lunch available on Sunday, March 19th, right after service. And then after about 30 minutes of just eating and enjoying one another, we'll go into our meeting. And we'll talk about our minutes, our treasurer's report. We'll share our financial information with you. We'll also have the election of our deacons for this, the next couple of years. And so I think it makes a lot of sense that we just all gather here Sunday, and we'll just stay a little bit longer to participate and get the reports from all our ministry teams and just celebrate and enjoy what God has done and get excited about the vision of what God is going to do through our church. All right, so the annual business meeting this year, we're going to try it, is Sunday, March 19th. As a matter of fact, the nominations for our deacons have been closed. You will soon receive a letter with information and a packet for the details of the annual business meeting and those that you can vote for when the 19th comes, okay? Two more things I want to let you know about. First is we are preparing to go to Africa. And we have a team from our church that are going to be traveling out. And so we are excited for all that God is doing by going into the ends of the earth. We impact our community, absolutely, and I cannot wait to share more information about some additional community projects that we have going out. But we are going to Africa this coming June, and it's a little pricey, church. Let's be real. Airfare and ground fees, and so what we're going to do is for our Africa team, we are going to hold a fundraising dinner on Friday, March 24th. All right, so Friday, March 24th, there will be a 3-course dinner that you can come, our community can come, they can enjoy, and not only will there be food, not only will there be opportunities to partner and sponsor some of our Africa team members, but there will be entertainment. As a matter of fact, you will get to see exactly what we will be doing from an evangelistic point of view in the outreaches that we go on throughout the 10 days that we'll be there. And so we want you to participate, and tickets will be available for purchase soon. And all proceeds covers the people that will be going to Africa to change the world. That's so exciting. The last thing I want to share with you, it actually doesn't happen this month. It happens April 1st, and it is not an April Fool's joke, okay? So April 1st, we will have, usually we would have our annual egg hunt. But after some discussions with our team, we felt that an egg hunt, while it's so wonderful and it's very popular, we want something, once again, evangelist, discipleship. We want to make sure that there is a way that people are hearing about the person of Jesus. And so we are expanding Egg Hunt, and we are now calling it Springfest. It basically aligns with what we're doing with our Harvest Fest in the fall. So Springfest will still have our Egg Hunt, but there's also going to be games, prizes, bounce houses, and a special Journey to the Cross event that families can go through and learn about exactly what Jesus did for each and every one of us. All right, and so April 1st, invite everybody you can. And then, of course, coming up We'll talk a little more later, but we will be having Easter. As a matter of fact, I feel like God has put a phrase on my heart when it comes to the Easter service. Now, we'll talk about the details of that. We're probably going to hold a Good Friday service. Our Seder meal that we had last year was so wonderful. And so we'll have a Good Friday service, and I feel like the sunrise service is always a wonderful thing to do. And then we are going to have our Sunday worship service on Easter Sunday, and we're calling it Rise to Life. We want everybody to understand that through Jesus they rise to new life. Not just people who don't know Jesus, but also people who do know Jesus. And maybe they're still struggling, and maybe they're still finding ways to mature in their faith. So we're all going to rise to life on Easter Sunday. Church, I love you. I'm excited for all that's coming up. I am here for you. I'm here to serve you, pray over you, love on you. I am always here. Phone call, email, text. God bless you, church. I will see you very, very soon.